most autos are style things somehow. A few drivers pick a strong paint shading despite the fact that it adds several dollars to the cost of a vehicle, while others drive around in a bouncy 4x4 fan that will never set tire on a 2-track. In a perfect world, an auto's shape will coordinate its capacity, as on account of numerous a forcefully composed supercar. However, now and again, the shape is the only thing that is in any way important. See a BMW i8 moving down the road and you'll quickly pay heed, particularly if that i8 is the sharp-edged new roadster show. It's difficult to think about an auto out and about today that looks more like it was destroyed out of a computer game, Jumanji style. Be that as it may, the i8's a module powertrain can't money the checks composed by its kooky plan. With 369 drive and an expected 18 miles of all-electric range, the i8 can't stay aware of either the best games autos or the best modules available. Yet, for drivers who esteem check claim in a lightness to the exclusion of everything else, none of that may matter. The enormous news for 2019 is that the i8 it is presently accessible as a roadster, with a collapsing texture delicate best and 2 seats rather than the 2 in addition to 2 course of action found in the car. BMW additionally changed the i8's a module powertrain to deliver 12 additional strength and an expected 3 additional miles of EV run, for a sum of 369 torque and 18 miles of EV driving. There are 2 new outside hues, copper and Donington Grey, and another copper inside shading plan with cowhide and fabric upholstery and carbon fiber inside trim. BMW's iDrive 6.0 programming now controls the i8's infotainment framework. The new i8 Roadster has seating for just 2 travelers, with the collapsing top consuming up the room that is involved by a couple of hop situates in the car. In advance, the car and Roadster have indistinguishable estimations. Another inside outline plot, Terra World Copper, is a possibility for 2019. Evaluated at $2,500, it includes calfskin dawn situates in e-copper shade and a coordinating outside paintwork, earthenware inside controls, and a layer of polished dark paint for the brake calipers. Regardless of the i8's essential spotlight on outline versus common sense, front situate inhabitants won't feel cramped. There's a difference of under 2 crawls between the i8 and the opposition for both headroom and legroom, and tall drivers will sit serenely in the i8's thin yet strong seats. The i8's a module crossbreed powertrain is in a general sense unaltered for 2019. Yet BMW has squeezed out 12 additional strength from the inline 3 and trio of electric engines for a sum of 369 pull. Battery refinements have additionally prompted an expansion in EV Extend. BMW gauges 18 miles of range for 2019 models contrasted and 15 miles in prior illustrations. Obviously, the i8's main goal isn't constrained to conveying sports auto execution. The module half-and-half powertrain is intended to give execution in a planet-accommodating bundle. BMW gauges that the battery will convey up to 15 miles of unadulterated electric driving. We quantified 15.6 miles amid our 75 mph interstate mileage test. Once the battery is exhausted, the i8 will work like some other half-and-half, depending on electric power at stoplights, and keeping in mind that crawling through roads turned parking lots, at that point exchanging on the gas motor when more power is required. The EPA rates the i8 at 76 mpge consolidated when utilizing the battery and fuel motor to control the auto, and 28 mpg joined once the battery stores are drained. The Tesla Model S is evaluated substantially higher by the EPA because of its absolutely electric powertrain, yet gas-fueled opponents, for example, the McLaren 570S and the Porsche 911 can't coordinate the i8's consolidated EPA appraisals. The i8 has 4 driving modes: Comfort, the default setting; Eco Pro, which constrains the power occupied to electrical capacities, for example, Atmosphere control and warmed seats; Sport, which receives more forceful transmission move designs and coordinates additional power created by the motor, and in addition vitality recovered amid braking and deceleration, to the battery; and iDrive, in which the auto works exclusively on battery control, requiring 4.0 seconds to quicken from 0 to 60 miles per hour. The i8 stays serenely in sports auto domain. Increasing speed is most noteworthy in sport mode, when the i8 utilizes the full energy of the fuel motor and electric engines to coordinate to the seat of the pants feeling of other pedigreed games autos. In eDrive mode, the electric chassis power gives moment torque, however can't coordinate the fast 0 to -60 miles per hour run we recorded with every one of the 3 power sources and dispatch control locked in. Indeed, even in eDrive, the i8 will start up the gas motor for brief periods if the quickening agent is connected completely. The i8's plan is its most noteworthy suggestion, and the Roadster enhances the subject. Its collapsing texture top looks consistent when raised; when brought down, the i8 Roadster looks, if conceivable, considerably more outrageous and uncommon than the car. It's the ideal vehicle for a whiz kid.